Alright, let's play Wounded Waters against HME6. I quite like the matchup, I have to say. I enjoy playing it. It's, I feel, quite... I don't want to say easy. I do expect to win it. I usually expect to win Wounded Waters against Random 6. But I don't know, it feels interesting to me. Let's see what the first Explorer is. It is Mountain. So, not so many choices here. I'm playing full miner build. Okay. Okay. I don't hate that. This is a good card, and this is a good card. I don't really need the destroyed presences so much. I think I'm going Pact of the Giant Hand here. Elements are basically identical. It's just, I really like the double use you get of that with Roiling. And that you gather a Dahan and then you do 1 damage per Dahan. So at the very least it's gonna be 2 damage, kill a town, right? It could be more too. And being in the correct land is usually not the issue. So something I would like to do here is to... Funny, I could let this through by pulling with Trout with the Water's Edge, making it a mining land, making it Ravage. Would cost me presence, is probably not good, but I mean, it's a fun option. One advantage it would have is that it would give me water. So, okay, so the like obvious or like commonly played approach would be to play Wreck with Pain and Grief. I know that's not a bad play, I just kinda hate it. I think more than most other Wounded Water players I know, I value playing these 2 cards late because I want to hit my innates. And the earlier you play them, the worse your innates will be, or rather, the better the cards you draft will have to be in terms of elements to still hit good innates later in turn 3, 4 and stuff. But I could do it. How much blight do I want to tank is another question. So I think I need 4 blight on the board, right? So if I wanted to, I could let those 2 through and then never take blight again. I would attempt to stabilize at 1 health on the Healthy Island card. I don't think that's realistic though. But maybe it's not bad. I do get full stage 1, right? Yeah, I do get full stage 1 against HME. I know it's not gonna have... The question is mostly what do I do instead? If I had a good play to do for Trout to the Water's Edge, I would do it in a heartbeat. I just don't, kind of. Man, my play could be to play Boon of Corrupted Blood and kill an Explorer in this land. That would be sad. Well, it's just Trout with the Water's Edge, but then I lose a presence. And I kinda don't want to do that. Which one do I want to move, by the way? Probably move this into here. I will have to mining boom. No, I don't have to mining boom these. I can just mining boom these 2. For a while later, too. There's an argument against Boon of Corrupted Blood. Especially... Yeah, now that seems like a good plan. Do you just play it and do nothing with that? I could play it and pull into there. I could play it and pull into there. Is it gonna mining boom anyways? Just that. Man. What's that? Let me just go through. Explorers, if it says Shango, I prevent about there. If it's that, I prevent about there. And if it's... No, I kind of... I guess I'm... Man, I could play then, but we've got this... I feel this is not a good play, but also kind of stubborn and don't want to play Wreck with Pin and Grief here. So I'm gonna draw this into here. Yeah, it's bad, I realize. Is it? No, I guess I have to throw it into here, right? Yeah, lose the presence. I think that is just straight up illegal, but not allowed to do that. Alright, so let's see how that works out. I rarely try to go this crazy turn one. Also, does it not... Right, this increases the number of blight I take to 5, though. Yeah. Man. What does this do? This does the same, though, right? I could play it. Okay, I've got... I'm playing it for the elements. Man, that feels bad. What a card. If you haven't noticed, I'm not a huge fan of Draw to the Water sets. Just like generally speaking. Very rarely will I have the urgent need to pull a couple of towns. It does happen, yes, occasionally. But most of the time, it just feel like doesn't really do enough. Alright, in that case, I'll push these two into here. Actually, so I cheated, right? I had to mining boom prior to seeing the explore. But I had already decided that I was gonna mining boom here or there. And I think it's correct to mining boom here, right? Alright, and then we explore. And now I have to check. This is 5. 8 is not allowed. But that is fine. Could also do it like that if I wanted to. Yeah, seems good. Alright, that is my turn on. Time passes. Play. But at least I'm rid of that card now, right? And I don't see any animal. Oh boy. I think out of these, this could be played. It's a 0 cost too. Or that. I think the others is straight up. I don't think Encompassing Ward does anything here. Shadow of the Burning Forest. So I need to play animal this turn. It's annoying. One of the downsides of playing that turn one, huh? I think I'm going with Pull Beneath. If I have to play any of these cards, might as well be Pull Beneath, huh? Or I mean Terror turns to Madness. I think I'd rather do that. Alright. It's turn 2 now. My second draft was not great. What's the plan? Well, they will take, well, generate 2 blight here, and from this turn on, single... Like, I could play Boonroof Corrupted Blood here. Could play that turn 4. Wouldn't be terrible. It's not great, not by any means. Why would I pull that into here, perhaps? I think it's okay. I will have blood in there. Okay, that works. Alright. Kill this, I guess. This could be eaten by a beast, if I'm lucky. Oh, I just can't. Terror spikes upward. Yeah, 1 fear. Okay, that is kind of weak, but I mean it's at least positive. In a land with beast and town. There's no such land. A land with the most Jahan, push half, round down. So I get to choose whether or not I want to do it here and there. I think I want to do it here. And then they ravage. -1 Dahan. They don't build here, they don't build there. I guess they don't ravage here, but whatever. And now is the turn. No, now is the time where I have to decide my mining room. This is 7, which is fine. And I think I'm going for here. Or for there. I think I'm gonna let that through too. And intend to not let any other through. How much is that? That is 5. Mining Boom goes up to 6, with Blight goes up to 7. This is just like a lot of front-loading issues, right? So that builds me... No, that still builds me 2 turns, right? Because first they build, which is a turn, and then I replace with a turn. Alright. Now I get to explore. And it's into... Wait. Yeah, this is how we do it now. Because I took the Blight. Huh. That does happen sometimes, though rarely. I get to choose which one to kill. From there to there, I guess. Alright, time passes. Let's see some good miners, please. I mean... Alright, so I now have to make a decision. The good miner in terms of effect is domesticated animals go berserk. I'm not gonna hit the threshold, probably. I only have one other moon card. But it has good elements. And it does good things. On the other hand, Fleshwood Fever has better elements and does worse things. But I mean, it has good, better elements. And I guess I really would like another card that has animal and water. So, like, generally speaking, the weaker card, but in this specific instance, I think it's correct. Then also I get to move on presence. I think I would move it into here. And then maybe pull this into there. Next turn is gonna be the single explore before mining, before the salt cards. So I will hit my roiling this turn. So here we go. Yeah, and just checking I didn't forget any rules, but I think I'm fine. 2 cards. This is gonna be played next turn. I already know all the cards I'm gonna play with the next 2 current turns. The only question is how do I arrange them. This would not be a bad arrangement next turn. This would basically... I think that would be my favorite approach. So for that to work, I need to play 2 of the animal plus water cards this turn, and then 1 of them the next turn. This allows me to hit level 1 water and level 2 animal this and next turn, which is, I think, better than the alternative. The alternative is level 2 animal only this turn and level 2 of both next turn. So they're gonna build, right? Ah, I can't play that now. So if I can't play that, I'll have to play Wreck with Pinning Chief, because that is the other card that deals with this land. And then I think I would like Fleshwood Fever. Does it matter? Not a lot, honestly. Actually, let's take this then. I think Fleshwood Fever will still be good next turn. Alright, go for this, and now I hit level 1 water and level 2 animal. Perfect. Let's flip the event. Temporary truce. Yeah, that is fine with me. Each land with beast, 1 damage per beast. Had hope for that to happen eventually. This is the one bad explore, by the way. That cannot be mountain, I hope. I mean, if it is, we will deal, but... For each board, 1 fear if no does not apply. No fear on my board. We're flipping the blight card. That is very Wounded Waters. Intensifying exploitation. I don't think I mind, honestly. It means I can no longer have single explorers ravage, but I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen all that much. They build here and they don't build there. Wait, I need to mining boom now. I should probably mining boom in here, right? Or in there. It's probably better to mining boom in here because I have a card that will let me skip it 1 more time. I mean, it builds a city and replaces. So that is currently lethal. I need to pull the blight. And if they explore it, I'll have to do one more. Alright, I think that is a favorable explore, honestly. The escalation is 2 explorers in terrains that do not match either of those 2 cards. I think that is fair, and that is not allowed. Has to be one of those 3. I'm not gonna do it in here. This is 6, right? Make it 7. I know what we're gonna draw next turn is not gonna add anything to that. Alright, so 2 fear. Push these 2. Where? Actually, sure, why not? Does not matter. Push this into here. Then 1 fear. Do that. Push that into here. Kill that. Adds a beast. So then another. That was my pain with wreck with pain and grief and singularity taint. Then swell and spill. Push this into here and or into here maybe. And this into here. No, that's into here, I guess. And then Bloodwater and Bloodlust. This will be down to 7 by trying the Blight alone, which means I can get started on this land here. Killing an explorer. I think that is all. Then we're playing these 3. Yeah, this is not that great, honestly, in terms of timing. Or maybe I should have left this here. Is that good? I'm not sure. Alright, I get to move a presence and I get to add a presence. Something like this, perhaps? I could also... I mean, they're gonna add a... That's fine. I think everything will just work out as it always does. The one thing that is dangerous, actually I need to do that. Gather into here, otherwise that would have been too many. But now I'm down to 7. Alright, I don't have any quick actions this turn. Search for new lands, healthy island. I'm not healthy, thank God. They will add a blight to coastal land. I'm okay with that. I would rather take a blight right now than destroy presences, maybe next turn. Push 1 to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. Basically... Oh wait, I did know that. So if I wanted to, I could kill that explorer. That's gonna explore again anyway, right? I'm gonna just do 1 damage there. I don't know where I'm gonna Mining Boom yet, by the way. I think about it. Ravage defense, who cares? Ravage, who cares? Ravage, imagine Ravage just being a problem. Landstone Ravage, Landstone build. As it should be. Salt. Use no escalation this turn. So. Now, let's think about this for a second. This could be killing 2 lands at once. I mean, on their own, this already kills itself. So perhaps I should keep it that way. Also, none of these... land 1 will also not ravage. Unless I hit it in escalation. I mean, it will ravage... No, oh, single explorer's ravaging hurt now, right? That was the effect of that? Yeah, so I should actually push him into here and do that. with swell and spill. That was one. Then I should do a damage here or damage there. Probably kill that here with Bull Beneath the Hungry Earth, which feels like a huge waste, and honestly is. But you know. And then I think what I want to do is... So I have a couple of options here. I could Pact of the Giant Hand in there, start killing. But I kind of want to delete that land somehow without having to use... I mean, I could just also do that, huh? Why not? Oh, actually, 100% goes here, right? Never does it go there. So if I think if I do that and then push it back, then that's fine. This goes in here, kills a town, and then I do that, push it back, kill the explorer. Did I do the extra here? No, I did not. That was Pact of the Giant Hand and Sanguinary Taint. And also why I liked Pact of the Giant Hand. Can just pull it down for 2 damage. Nice. Time passes. Reclaim, gain 1 energy. Gain a minor. Hopefully something good. But honestly, I think I can win with what I have. A couple of these would be good for the water build. This, for example. I do have at least 2 cards with fire. 9 Root Biters might not be bad, because it's 0 cost. Play it this turn. How many do I have? Too many in here, huh? That was Boon of Corrupted Blood, I guess? Yeah. They will build towns. I mean, it's not bad, right? I think I'm playing 9 Root Biters, honestly, and I think I'm playing it this turn even. Although, really, no, I think I want something higher impact this turn. Yeah, take Pact of the Giant Hand. That is animal, that is this. And since it's turn 5 now... Alright, let me consider... I think it should be this stand, right? Yeah. Pull that, do 1 damage, 2 fear. Do... Actually, it had to be 1 damage here, otherwise it doesn't work. Now the town does 2 damage to explorers, and 1 explorer does a damage to the town. 1 explorer's left, which is fine. And then I did my 2 extra fear, yeah, push that into here, let's say. And then that is already too many, right? Although I could Boon of Corrupted Blood it. I could also Boon of Corrupted Blood that. I think I'll do it like this then. Alright. And this is why I like Wood and Waters in this matchup. First of all, you can spawn a bunch of disease. But also, second of all, you have easy ways of clearing mining lands down to... Like, the salt deposits card is just good for you. Blighted Island. Yeah, that is unavoidable. I mean, I guess I could have drawn it out, but I mean... Doesn't burn builds this invader phase. I think that is fine. Because this invader phase, none of these build. So... I think this land is most likely... ideally I would solve land 7 so I can start pocketing, right? So maybe I'll do it here. But realistically I can't... I could probably clear out land 7 if I threw everything I had on it. So maybe I will. And then Fierce Mian, or whatever that's pronounced. That is 1 land and 1 fear. But that is enough for upgrading all my field cards, nice. Choose a land with stuff. Downgrade there or skip the next build action. There's not... I think I'm gonna skip this build action here, right? That just seems better than the alternatives. Downgrading, whatever, I mean, who cares? Then that was that. Each player adds a strife, and also this reduces the damage and the health these things have. I think there's probably gonna be a leftover damage somewhere. I haven't, like, strictly speaking, counted whether or not I should add it to a city or a town, but I'll just add it here now. Yeah, well, that is nothing. Alright, there's no ravage. There is no build. Do I need to say more? This spirit does good things. To be fair, this build was skipped by the fear card, but all other builds were skipped by the spirit and by careful play. Alright. Ah, not my intention. Alright. And then I have to... Oh, did I forget to mining boom last turn? Probably not, but I forgot to mining boom this turn, so I did not know where the explorer would go. What is the most natural? If I had played root biters, this would have been the most natural. It might still be. But what if I explore into there? That would be in... I mean, I could draw. Man, do I waste one of my diseases here? I think I waste one of my diseases here. I think that is the... No, actually. The option I go with is this option, because I want to clear out that land anyway. And then I explore into here and into there is what happens. And then I choose like this land and this land or something for my explorers, I don't know. Alright, Pact of the Giant Hand, let's start. That does 3 damage, basically murders this city. Then I'll add this, 1 fear, push it into here, do that, 3 more damage. Murders these 2. And then I have... That's kind of my choice now, huh? Let me think. Is this... I think this is currently solved-ish. I would push 3 towns. I would like to push them here, maybe? So how about that? Yeah, that seems good. And I think that was my entire slow. Time passes. Now I want to gather this into here, I guess. I could still get trolled by these ignore events. Last turn didn't matter, this turn they do. I think I'm going bottom side here. I'm probably taking 3 energy, yeah I am. Also helps me with being blighted. More leeway to destroy presences. None of these require any sacred sites, so that's probably the best way to spread it. So currently ravaging these 2, and out of these, this is gonna be ignored twice by disease, ideally. And this is gonna be cleared out and quick. So, what do I apply? Wouldn't hate that. I guess I kind of have to anyway, right? I have to play this, and then have to play one of these 2. I'm not sure what I'll do next turn, honestly. There's a world in which I just reclaim next turn, despite having cards left, just because the cards I have aren't good, but I think I'm probably gonna draft a card. Alright, hitting full innate as always. That is one of the upsides of having that card over the alternative, right? Alright, so... push this into here. Do 1 damage to there. Do 2 damage to that. 2 fear. Push 3 towns. Push 3 towns into here. And yeah. Then Boon of Corrupted Blood this thing, I guess. Yeah. So now I've pocketed. That was my quick. Disease Ignore would be really bad. I'm not sure, maybe that was too dangerous. I think a Disease Ignore event kills me here. It would have probably be better to take a turn that is worse on average, but safer against the Disease Ignore event. I did not draw Disease Ignore, so I mean, in this case it worked out, but I think it's not optimal play. Remove this blight? Sure, I don't mind. I still have coverage over the whole board. Not this land, but who cares. Each player may gather 1 explorer into a land with more stuff than it came from. Or gather a town. I mean, I would like to centralize it all into here, honestly. Maybe that? Who knows? Who cares? Actually, I think this is easier to... Wait. No, it doesn't have a city. It's not a legal move. Defend. Who cares? Alright. They spent all their disease, and that was their ravage, and that was their build. And they explore into here, which are... Oh, actually, I forgot to mining boom, but I mean, there's only 1 mining boom land, right? And it is this land. Which I'm gonna clear now. If I could do a city victory, I think I have to use these 2, huh? And maybe these. For the escalation. Alright. I mean, this was a lot better when adding disease and a land with an explorer would not result in a 3 damage damage. No include biters. I don't know, push him into here. Can I kill this in slow and next turn? I don't think I can be free of buildings next turn. Or this I wouldn't know how. I could do it the other way. I could push this into here, because that already has disease. Maybe it wouldn't be bad. Maybe it would not be bad. Push those 2 into here. Into here so I can move the Dahan, killing that guy. Actually, I need at least a Dahan or a town in there, otherwise my net will be a lot weaker in here. I mean, ideally it's a Dahan, but I don't have him in there, so... I can't just Proof of the Blood that next turn. Kill the city. How much fear do I need? I need 10 fear, right? I can do 3 fear this turn and slow. And then I've already done my fear for, yeah, flash rod. So I can do 3 more fear and slow. And then next turn and quick. I can at most do 4 more fear. So 7 fear. I will not hit terror level 3 next turn and quick. So I probably have to go for next turn and slow win. Yeah, so I basically just need to not die and make progress. This land is doubly relevant. Now what do I need? I pull a beast in there with my innate, it does 4 damage. It kills the city and an explorer and it pushes out 2 towns. So currently all that land only has 1 explorer too much, right? The rest is... So something I could be doing is push this into here. Then 1 damage, 1 fear, kill that, push the hand into there, kill that. Yeah. That seems like an inefficient use of Sanguinary Taint, but honestly, I don't think I was gonna get more than that. Alright, and here is the assumption that I hit my innate on full power, right? For that to work out, which I guess just means I reclaim. Kinda minor, maybe a good one. Oh. I mean, this could be good fear, I guess. This wouldn't be shit either. I said I just good in theory. I don't think I play any of those. Alright, Boon of Corrupted Blood. Wounded Waters, Wounded Water and Bloodlust. And the third one is probably again Pact of the Giant Hand Red. This seems like a premature reclaim, but I mean, there's a theory of victory here. Let us kill that and kill that, do 2 fear, and then push these all into here. Alright. And then I sort of Boon of Corrupted Blood for this land, so they're not actually built anything. So, 4 of Wars, touch the island, add a fear card. I don't think it matters, honestly. I think I'm going for the terror level 2 victory here. I'm not 100%, yeah, I think so. I could take 2 blight there. Funny. It's actually almost a fear victory in itself. I think I'm gonna try that. I think both ways work here, honestly. But, no, actually, you know, if both ways work, just do that, right? Remove that. And add Badlands here, I guess. Who cares? Get a Dahan into there, or 2 Dahan into there. I would love that. Why not? Skip build actions and who cares? Remove, I guess, this guy. Alright, so there's nothing. There's only 1 mining land. Wait, did I fuck up? Yeah, I did fuck up, right? I keep forgetting that. So this land ravages twice. Killing my beautiful Dahan, killing my presence, making me sad, but ultimately not changing anything. Making me happy not to have taken topside though. That could have been lethal. It would have been so dumb. Yeah, so I forgot that I need 2 DCs for that because it ravages twice. Alright. I could have played around that. I was just not paying attention. So that was the ravage step. Now in the build step, nothing happens. And in Explorer, they explore into here, and the other 2 are out of reach. Yeah, that is irrelevant. Alright. Pretty unhappy that Pact of the Giant Hand doesn't work here anymore, but I mean, do that for 1 damage, then do 3 damage with Sanguinary Taint. And then that was my slow. If I still had like stuff there, I would Pact of the Giant Hand, but who cares? Play that, play that, play that, I don't know, I don't care. Play that? Does that hit? Yeah, just so I see that online for once. I'm not gonna execute it. I don't think. Add this here and add this there, I don't know. Gather this, doing 1 damage there. They all die. Good game. Yeah. Almost did bad things there at the end. But overall, this is just a very normal Wounded Watchers against HME game. In my experience, the adversary really wants to play around the salt deposits card and the fact that mining lands do crazy things. But Wounded Water just has really good control over which lands are mining lands at most points in the game. So as you saw when the card hit, actually all of my lands were kind of empty except for 2 lands. Then I cleared out all the other lands and just had the big lands be diseased. And then when the Salt Ravage hit, the lands that were mining lands were diseased, and the lands that were not mining lands were empty, and they never really came back from that. As for drafts, what was my first draft? My first draft was Pact of the Joint Hunt, and it was a good card. I couldn't use it the second time around here, but it was good the first time around, and I think even the second. I think I played it 3 times, and 2 times it did good things, so quite like that card, honestly, on Animal. My second draft was Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth, which is also like a good card in the water build, but ended up only like killing an Explorer here for a fear and 2 damage. It's a little bit of overkill. Kinda awkward. But I mean, it could be made work in turn 4, where it allows you to hit DNAs because water is still a useful element on turn 4. And then I think I chose that over a generally speaking better card, which was, yeah, Domesticated Animals Go Berserk. And I think I don't regret that. I think I really wanted that water element. I did good things. Card might have been weak generally speaking, but it's also disease is good against HMEs, so yeah. I think the last card I drafted was, no, I drafted these 2 cards, so. And they were just like, they never really did much of anything. First drafts, I would say, a bit bad. Quite often you will be able to hit 3 cards with Animal, and I didn't in this game. And for quite often you will hit at least 1 card with Water Animal. And usually it's better than this, because this is one of the worst. But I mean, it all worked out, honestly. And at least it has fire, right? It's just good elements, bad effect. No, I think and having a second card with fire really helps in hitting your full Water Taste of Ruin turn 6, I believe. 5 you're guaranteed to hit it, and then 6 you kind of need another card with fire, and I did, so that was useful. Yeah, all in all, pretty average game against the adversary, I would say. Yeah, good game.